What's going on, everyone? Gormy here. Today, I am bringing you guys a tactic called La Villa Strangiato. That is a very, very solid tactic for clubs like Aston Villa and those mid-table to lower table teams that will allow them to compete with the top dogs and finish way above where they are actually supposed to finish. So that is what we will be getting into in today's video. Now, before we do get into today's video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys do happen to enjoy the video. Also, I'll be linking my Twitch down below. I have started a new save over there with the Pittsburgh Riverhounds and a USA Pyramid database. So if that interests you, feel free to check it out at twitch.tv/ygormy. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so first things first, I'll just get this out of the way. Well, Villa Strangiato is not a fancy tactic. It just isn't. It's not going to really, wow you. It's going to make sure that you get the job done when it matters. It's going to make sure that your clubs survive, and sometimes even that they way over exceed the expectations that have been set for them, such as what Aston Villa did in this test. But getting into this tactic, we've got an advanced forward on attack left as is up top. We've got an inside forward on the left side with aim crosses at far post and tackle harder. We've got a shadow striker with move into channels on. We have another inside forward on the right side with aim the crosses at the far post. Now, the reason why I have the tackle harder on this inside forward and not this inside forward is because I wanted one inside forward to have a slight defensive instinct to his game. Now, the deep line playmaker on support, all we added to him was tackle harder. Ball winning midfielder has take more risks, dribble less, and hold position as he is on support. We then have a complete wingback with cross more often, aim crosses at center, and they mark the opponent's right winger when the opponent has a right winger. And then we've got the complete wingback on support on the other side with these same things, but they mark the left winger if the opponent is rocking a left winger. We then have a ball playing defender with tackle harder on, and we have a central defender with tackle harder on as well, and the goalkeeper on defend was left as is. So with La Villa Strangiato, we played with a positive mentality and possession. We played fairly wide. We passed into space, overlapped on the left and the right, and played out from our defense. We worked the ball into the box and dribble less. We had standard passing directness and slightly higher tempo as well. In transition, we counter-pressed and countered and distributed quickly to our defense, aka the fullbacks and center backs. And then once out of possession, we had a higher line of engagement for our forwards and midfielders, and a higher defensive line for our defense. And then we had extremely urgent pressing intensity and prevent short goalkeeper distribution, which you could get away with having used tighter marking on as well. But for this test, we ended up leaving it off. But when it comes to these set pieces, we rock the elite corner set pieces and elite set piece tactics in general, which will be attached to this tactic for you guys to be using with this tactic. But I will also be putting it in the Discord for you guys to download, which is where you are going to download this tactic from. There is a link to the Discord in the description. Forgot to mention that earlier. But yeah, that is where you guys will download this tactic. So if you guys want it, make sure join the Discord and then download the tactic from there from the FM21 tactics section in the Discord. But now let's see how the team did in the competitions that they're in, team overview and player overview. All right, so we're here in the competitions, and Aston Villa finished in second to Man United with this tactic. And keep in mind, this is the updated database. So Aston Villa now have Emi Buendia, Leon Bailey, and Danny Ings with this tactic. But Man U also have Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafael Varane, Jadon Sancho, all these teams freshly updated. And they finished second to Man U. Now, Man U was the only team that they really could not get past in the Premier League. So they were their kryptonite. But they got knocked out in the fifth round by Everton in the FA Cup. And they got knocked out in the quarterfinal to Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. But I mean, finishing in second place in the Prem, very, very impressive, and I am ecstatic that Aston Villa did that well with this tactic. Now, getting into the team overview, they finished in third with most goals in the league with 82. They were in fourth for most shots for. They were in seventh for few shots against. Best pass completion they are not in, but most possession they are, however, and they finished in fourth with 53%. Most tackles won, they are in seventh with 806. Most dribbles made, they are not in. Like I said, not really a flashy type of tactic. Now, if you were using PSG, they definitely would be in there. But most shutouts, they were in third with 13, and fewest conceded, they were in fifth with 48. Now, player overview-wise, you have got Ollie Watkins in seventh, tied with Adam Armstrong. They both had 15 goals. Most assists, you've got Mehdi Target, tied in fourth in a four-way tie for fourth with 10 assists. You got most shots, Ollie Watkins is in. Most player of the matches, Leon Bailey with 6. Leon Bailey was absolutely phenomenal with this tactic. Most key passes, we've got Emi Buendia with 106 and Leon Bailey with 105. They came in 7th and 8th. Then you got best pass completion, which we're not in. Most tackles won, we were not in either, which is surprising because Matt Target is usually in there. Most dribbles made, we were not in either. But shutouts, Emiliano Martinez was in third with 13. Then fewest conceded, he was in 7th with 48 conceded. But getting into the squad and how the squad did overall, goal-wise, Leon Bailey had the most goals throughout the season. He had 17 goals. Ollie Watkins with 15, Trezeguet 12, Danny Ings with 11. You got Emi Buendia with 10, Bertrand Traore with 9, Tyrone Mings with 5, Axel Tuanzebe with 4, same with Douglas Luiz, Courtney House with 3, Morgan Sansone and Keenan Davis both with 2, and then John McGinn with 1. Now, it's not a, like I said, flashy tactic. It gets the job done, and I mean, I got the job done for Aston Villa in a big way by helping them finish second in the league. Now, assist-wise, Mehdi Target with 12 assists on the season. Love seeing that. Emi Buendia with 11. Leon Bailey with 10. Bertrand Traore with 8. Danny Ings with 7. You have John McGinn, Mehdi Cash. Yeah, just those two with 6. I thought that Ollie Watkins had 6. He has 5. And then Douglas Luiz has 5. Axel Tuanzebe with 2. Then he had multiple with 1 in Morgan Sansone, Anwar El Ghazi, Courtney House, Tyrone Mings, and Marvelous Nakamba. Such a fun name to say, that name is. But, yeah, overall, the team did very, very well, finishing in second. Wish that they could have maybe pushed further in the FA Cup, but it is what it is, and we will definitely take a second-place finish to Man United, only finishing off first place by 4 points, and they definitely could have won the league if they didn't slip up here and there against some teams. But let's see how the team performed in game. right, so that does it for today's tactic. Aston Villa did absolutely phenomenal with it, as you guys could see from the gameplay there. But, I mean, finishing in second and 4 points off of winning the league with this team against a Man U that really was their only kryptonite. That was the only big club that they could not get past. So, I mean, props to this team, and this tactic really, really helped them out. So if you guys need a tactic that is needed for a team such as Aston Villa, a mid to lower table team in whatever league you may be in, definitely give this tactic a go, and I'm sure that you will cause plenty of upsets on your way up the league. But that is it for today's video. If you guys did happen to enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.